For this video, we'll be looking at the 4-5 worksheet and doing number 19. Now for this problem, what we have is a trinomial. Remember, that means three terms put together with either addition or, in this case, subtraction. And we're going to take that trinomial and we're going to multiply it by this monomial out here. Okay? Now this is like a distributive property problem, which means that we're going to have to take this monomial and multiply it by each term of that trinomial right there. So I like to put those arrows there just to remind me that I have to do this monomial times each one of the terms in the trinomial. Now one of the other things I want to do before I start my multiplication is I want to change each one of these subtraction signs into addition of the opposite. And now I'm ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 3x squared y times 4x squared. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this out for you. You wouldn't have to do this every time you work a problem like this, but I think it does kind of help at least a few times to do it like this so you get an idea of what you're going to be doing. Then I'm going to take the 3x squared y times negative 5xy, and then I'm going to take the 3x squared y times negative 2y squared. Now I have three multiplication problems: a monomial times a monomial, monomial times monomial, monomial times monomial. I'm going to work each one of those out. So to do this one right here, I have 3x squared y times 4x squared. I need to multiply the 3 times the 4 first. That's going to give me 12. Now I can do the x squared times the x squared. That'll give me x to the 4th. And then the y doesn't have anything to multiply with, so it just comes along and attaches at the end there. Now we can move on to the next multiplication problem right here. Take the coefficients, 3 and negative 5, multiply those. That gives me negative 15. Then do the x squared times the x. That gives me x to the 3rd. Then I can take the y times the y, and that gives me y squared. Move on to the last of the three multiplications. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. X squared doesn't have anything to multiply here, so I'm just going to rewrite x squared. Then I have a y times a y squared. That's y to the 3rd power. I want to double check before I finish just to make sure I can't combine any like terms. I can't. Remember, like terms mean they have to have the same variables with the same exponents. This term here is an x to the 4th y. This is an x to the 3rd y squared. And this is an x squared y to the 3rd. So nothing in here can be combined. So this is my final answer right there.